Okay, let's get into it. We're doing a deep dive on a crucial piece of live production hardware.
The Datavideo SE-2600. It's an HD digital video switcher.
Exactly. It's an 8-channel, full HD 1080p unit, and the price tag is just over $4,000.
Right, around $4,125. And the mission today is really to unpack what you get for that. How does this thing actually simplify a complex multi-camera event?
So where do we start? The inputs seem like the obvious place.
I think so, because right out of the gate, it shows you how it's designed for hybrid workflows.
With the input configuration.
Yeah, you get this perfect split, 4 SDI inputs and 4 HDMI inputs, 8 total.
And that's a huge differentiator, isn't it? Because every event mixes those two. You've got your pro broadcast cameras on SDI, and then
your laptop with slides and HDMI.
Exactly. But at this price, is scaling on every single input something we should expect now? Or is that what really elevates this?
That's the elevator. The fact that all 8 of those inputs support 1080p and have a built-in scaler, it's critical.
So no more of that headache where a presenter's laptop decides to output 720p and it just throws everything on.
Gone. The switcher just handles it.
Yeah.
It makes all your different sources play nice together right away.
And to manage all the physical cables, especially when you're setting up fast, they have something called cross-point assignment, or XPT.
XPT is a massive time saver. It's basically software patching.
So you can just remap an input to a different button on the panel.
On the fly. You never have to physically crawl under the desk to swap a cable because it's in the wrong spot. It's all in the software.
Okay, so inputs are handled. Let's talk outputs. It's got 6 total, right?
Yep, 3 SDI and 3 HDMI, and they are fully assignable. So for your multi-view, your program feed.
I also saw it can do a clean program feed.
Right.
What's the specific use for that? Why would you need a dedicated output without any graphics on it?
That's a great question, and it really gets into professional distribution. So your main program feed is what the live audience sees, with titles and logos. A clean program feed strips all that away. It's just the raw camera feed. It's essential if you're sending a signal to, say, an outside broadcast truck that needs to add its own graphics.
Ah, got it. That makes perfect sense. Now for the visuals, this thing is just loaded with keying capability.
It really is. 4 chroma keyers, 4 upstream keyers, 2 downstream keyers.
That's a lot of jargon. Can you break down what those different keyers actually do?
Absolutely. Think of it like layers. The upstream keyers, or USK, are for effects that happen early. Things like putting a person in front of virtual background.
Okay, the foundational stuff.
Exactly. Then the downstream keyers, DSK, are the final touch. They sit on top of everything right before the signal goes out. That's your scoreboard, your lower third title.
And it supports different types of keys, right? Luma, linear, chroma key.
Yeah, which is all about how you separate the foreground. Chroma key is your classic green screen.
Sure.
Linear keying uses transparency data for perfect graphic cutouts. And Luma keys based on brightness. Super simple for white text on a black background.
So with all that, plus 4 picture-in-picture windows and 2 logo insertions, you could run a pretty complex show.
You could run a broadcast-level show.
Yeah.
And they give you the assets to do it. There are 50 virtual sets built in.
And the still store is huge. Over 999 stills at 1080p. That's enough graphics for an entire season of shows.
It is. And that ties right into the workflow. Another huge thing for field setups is the plug-and-play feature for laptops.
No driver.
No drivers. You just connect the HDMI and it works. That avoids that 20-minute panic trying to get a presenter's laptop to cooperate.
A pain I know all too well. And physically, it's meant to travel. It's light, about 3.8 kilos, and it's designed to fit in a specific crush-proof case.
It's a workhorse. They even thought about the audio side, with 2 XLR inputs and an audio delay to fix any sync issues.
So to wrap it up for you, the SE-2600 really bundles everything you need. It solves the real-world problem of mismatched resolutions and gives you these incredibly deep keying tools in a box you can actually carry around.
It's a very complete package.
Yeah.
But here's the thought I want to leave you with.
Okay.
Given all this power, the audio inputs, the sync correction, everything, why does the spec sheet explicitly list built-in audio mixer as not available?
That's a good point.
What does that very specific design choice suggest about the workflow hierarchy in professional live production? Something for you to chew on.